Hello there. It's lovely and sunny out here. Look at that sun. Oh, get it on my face. It's very, very bright winter sun, and the sky is lovely and blue, but it's very cold. Oh, well, that's no fun. As soon as I hit the fields, the clouds rolled in and covered up all that lovely blue sky. It looks like it's only temporary and the blue sky will be back shortly, but meanwhile, it hadn't have caused a drop in temperature. It wasn't very warm anyway, but with the cloud cover, it's definitely dropped a degree or two. Anyhow, I'm still going to enjoy my walk, and I'm also going to show you a little bit of video now of me visiting Wycombe Arts Centre yesterday evening, where I was there for a meeting about a possible arts project, and I stumbled into a steampunk photo shoot.
Oh, hello.
These are the sort of people I hang out with.
Welcome to Neil Marchman's photo class. We are chatting here today as their models.
Your models, okay.
Models, and we're doing steampunk, steam goth.
Someone can see, yes, the costumes are fabulous.
Look at this
But,
wonderful.
but you two dress like this all the time anyway. So
We walk around like Wycombe Arts anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was like low-hanging fruit, wasn't it? To pick you two, really.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So if you're interested in photography, find out where we are in the Arts Centre. Come and see Neil.
I will.
We're just having a bit of a laugh today.
This will end up on my YouTube channel now, you know. Don't you?
Okay. Bye, Steve.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much. Look at all these lovely things. All these lovely steampunky things. All made by Andy, who you just saw in the top hat. Wonderful, aren't they? Anyway, I'm very mindful that they're setting up here a little portrait studio, so I'm going to now go through next door into another little section of the Arts Centre where they're running a simultaneous art group. Oh, that's the stage when they have the live music events. Now in here, oh, I'll go through here. And here we got the art group.
Art group.
Art group, art club. And Dan eating his dinner.
Takeaway club.
Yeah,
Takeaway club for the first half hour.
That's right, this is all going on my YouTube channel, you know, don't you?
So, you're running the bar, yeah, this evening. I just wondered if, who is?
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Right, I was just going to go, oh yeah, sure. No.
Oh, yeah.
There's no bar on the
There isn't? Okay.
There's no, I mean,
So anyway, the guy who's all sitting there eating his dinner is Dan. And Dan is Dan Wilson. He's a bit of a local celebrity. He's a really, really good street artist who's gone from the world of graffiti into literally fine art. Some of the stuff he paints on the walls is absolutely amazing around this area. And he and I have got a little project going for Easter this year in a National Trust property. More about that as I'm allowed to reveal things. But exciting. Talking about projects, I've just passed the first week of my recording a photograph every day in a field, and I'm taking a shot every day from here. I've been trying to mark the ground to show where I stand each time, but it's impossible. So I just get an approximation. But there you go, that's day number 7 recorded. I see all the bulbs have gone from the Christmas tree, but then again, it has been 12th night. Depending on who you ask, the church includes Christmas Day in the 12. So for them, 12th night was yesterday, whereas for us, today is 12th night. And interestingly, English Heritage were suggesting this year that we go back to an old-fashioned tradition of actually not taking the decorations down until Candlemas, which is around the 2nd of February, 40 days after Christmas. The idea being that you keep the light, of Christmas throughout January, which is one of the darkest and most miserable months. I quite like the idea. A bit late though, because mine are already back up in the attic. Yay, the sun's come back and Harris is happy. Well, this has obviously come down with Storm Henke from the tree above, but look how much fungus there is on it. Look at this, it's absolutely encrusted from one end to the other. And this bit over here as well. Wowzers. I think the ground has soaked up about as much water as it can possibly take. It's just puddles everywhere. Oh, here's a little treat. Down there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little white tufts there. They're black stalks with little white tufts on them. That is a candlesnuff fungus, of which you get quite a lot this time of year. And candlesnuff is quite interesting because it's not edible, but it's a bioluminescent fungus. It soaks up phosphorus from the ground, and when that meets the air, particularly at night time, they glow slightly. I do mean sometimes to pick up a log that's got some growing on it and put it in my back garden so I can actually see how much it glows, whether you can pick it up on the camera. That'd be fun. Now, what has candlesnuff fungus got in common with the alien in the Aliens franchise? I'll tell you what it is, they've got an extra part to their life cycle. If you think back to the film Alien, you know, the astronauts, they find the eggs burst open, and out jumps this thing called a face hugger that latches onto your face, sticks a pipe down your gullet and lays an egg in your tummy. And then the alien grows in your tummy, bursts out, and that's the adult form. Now, candlesnuff does a similar sort of thing, because if you tap a candlesnuff fungus, you'll find it gives off a little cloud of spores, little cloud of white spores. Looks like fog or mist or dust, but those are asexual spores. They're kind of clones, and what happens is those spores drift around and land on a log, and usually a rotting log, 'cause they like to eat rotting wood, and then they grow into more candlesnuff fungus, and then when it is time to breed, those candlesnuff fungus become sexual and they produce sexual spores. So the spores at this stage and at this time of year are just a transport mechanism to spread them around, which is exactly what the facehuggers are in Alien. That's quite cool, isn't it? Sorry about the noise in the background. The schools are back, and it just so happens that just over here, beyond these hedges and in amongst the woods, is a school, a primary school. It's one of the ones where I play Father Christmas at Christmas every year. And how nice for them. They come out onto the fields here and they get involved in nature rambles and get involved in planting trees and all that sort of thing. Isn't that wonderful? I love the idea of kids getting that early introduction to having a relationship with the land. That makes me smile. I think that's it for today. It's too blimmin' cold. Toodle pip.